Hello and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we are going to get right into the Leo love outlook for the next 7 days. So taking a look at the area of love in your life, your love life, and see what's happening. See where you're at, where you're going, where your mind is at, where your body is at, and your heart and soul. So let's go ahead, Leo. I love reading for Leos. My moon is in Leo, so this will be for anyone who has a moon or sun, Venus, Mars, or a rising in Leo. And of course, cross watchers, you are always welcome. All right, Leo, show me what's going on the next 7 days for Leo. All right, at the center, we have Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Body, heart. You have Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, nice, and the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the World. So the world is beautiful. This is a beautiful energy. It feels like you're resonating up to the next level. You're complete. You've completed a particular stage in your life. You're ready for the next stage in your life, certainly. Okay, and when we talk about your love life, these are stages, right? So you're going to, world energy, which just feels like everything is coalesced and culminated into this beautiful place that you're at now, where you're ready to sort of be at a whole nother level, a whole nother, I want to say, type of love, right? At the center, you have Leo, you have Temperance. That's actually a card for Sagittarius, your sister sign. Queen of Cups, beautiful. So Temperance, you're being very, very tempered right now, clearly, right? Being still, not being swayed by outside influences, right? So it feels like right now it could be a period of time where in your love area, in the area of your love, in your life, right, in the area of love in your life, you're having to remain focused. You're having to remain a bit more still and just keep staying sort of still to your goal, right? Still to what your aim is, and specifically with regard to your emotions, right? Not to be easily angered or easily sort of hurt or easily upset in certain ways. Certainly not to lash out or to react. Temperance is all about like not necessarily reacting right away to something, flying off the handle and that sort of thing. Could be you have a lot of people around you right now with a lot of chaos, right? You may be having a lot of different energies coming at you, Leo. And so right now, being still is so, so important so that you can maintain your strength and your focus. Queen of Cups is covering you. So there is a feeling that someone is coming into you who's wanting to maybe exchange that cup of love with you. And you yourself want that, right? So Queen of Cups is there covering you in a sense that while you're still remaining tempered, that is not to say that you are not ready to exchange that cup of love with somebody, to open up on that level, on that deep, deep level, to give all of yourself, which the Queen does. She takes you to a new level of emotional sort of exchange and communication, right? Because she's the Queen, she's also so in touch with her emotions. And so you are, there's a desire and a want for that. And yet you are remaining tempered because you understand that, the Queen of Cups doesn't just give her cup to anybody. So she must be tempered and careful, right? So that, not only she doesn't react and therefore thrown off of her square, as we call it, thrown off of her focus, destabilized, but also so that she can remain focused and still to call in exactly what it is that she desires and wants, and not just to take whatever comes her way, right? So mind and body, wow. Mind and body, your mind is on love, your mind is on affection. So there is someone there, I think, that you are very fond of, Leo. You're very affectionate. You may have a crush. There may be a new relationship, or it may be an old friendship that's gone to another level, right? And so your mind is on that. You might be daydreaming about it, right? You may be, sort of just fantasizing about the possibilities. And in your body, you're just remaining confident. Page of Swords. You're using a lot of your body energy to remain confident, to remain positive. Page of Swords is all about that, really not sort of learning how to sort of not self-deprecate, I want to say, but I want to describe, it's not so harsh, but sort of learning how to have that self-esteem and not to sort of like beat yourself down, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not, pretty enough, or you know what I mean, or if I dress like this, or if I do this, So in the area of your body and how you feel in your body with regard to love, you're feeling more confident. You're feeling like you are much more willing to looking at the pluses and the positives and accentuating that and nurturing that and embracing that, rather than sort of listening to the pessimism or listening to the negativity that we all have running around in our heads. A lot of us, we have, we immediately, we have these thoughts, right, that harken back to how we were raised and all of that. But, overcoming that is Page of Swords, and so you have that strong in your body. Heart and soul, well, Queen of Wands and Nine of Cups. Well, in your heart of hearts, you are hard, Leo. It's been tough. Your heart has been hurt a lot, and your heart is tough. So right now, love for you, in the area of your love life, you are just really kind of, remaining resilient, remaining tough. It's not that you're not willing to be vulnerable, but you've been vulnerable before and been hurt and come out of it. You are willing to be vulnerable, but what I'm saying is that it's like you are using your wisdom, right? Queen of Wands is one of the highest cards for wisdom. You're using your past wisdom so that you don't fall prey to the same situations, or that you don't sort of make the same mistakes. That's the Queen, that's one of the things I love about the Queen of Wands. It's not that she doesn't make mistakes again. It's not that she's not willing to be vulnerable or to open up or any of those things. It's just that she learns from each experience. And so she doesn't make the same mistakes twice. She doesn't make the same decisions over and over that are toxic, right? And so that's why people come to her for counsel. And this is where your heart is at. Your heart has been made extremely resilient, Leo, because of that. Your soul, Nine of Cups, you're happy. In your soul, you're happy where you're at. You have blessings, right? And so there's no desire, or I want to say there's no immediate strong need, right, for you to necessarily be committed or be with someone. Yes, it's there with that Queen of Cups. You want it. You're hoping it, you're wanting it. You're looking forward towards it. You're open to it, rather, right? But in your spirit is healthy and blessed. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups card for happiness and blessings, right? Happiness and blessings with what you have. Satisfied and knowing that you're blessed with what you have, right? And also it is 9. 9 is the number it's the Hermit number. So the 9 cards always represent solitude. And so it's being happy and blessed, but also being happy and blessed on your own, not necessarily with that deep, long time, like I want to say, deep, long time sort of committed soulmate connection with somebody, like a marriage, or you know what I mean, like a long-term relationship, right? So, but still being happy, right? Still being happy and blessed. Show me some clarity. I'm gonna get 4 more cards, and then we're gonna call this our reading for you for this week, Leo. It feels good. It just feels like a really healthy week for you. It felt like that for Aries also. I did the Aries reading. It feels like a healthy week for you in terms of all areas, right? Mind, like I said, the mind, body, heart, and soul, it all seems and feels very healthy. And then at the center, having that temperance. So this is a week where you're just remaining very strong, right? And I would say that it's probably because there's a lot of stuff going on around you in terms of people. Well, here, let's get the clarity. The Magician, lovely. King of Swords, so honesty, Ace of Swords, and a Page of Wands. Interesting. All right, so yeah, the Magician is reminding you, and in your body, you do, Leo, Page of Swords is good because, of course, you are optimistic and you are not falling prey to self-doubt and negativity because you also have the Magician there riding with you, and that just reminds you, Leo, that you are just so talented and capable, right? Certainly, this is reminding you in the area of your body and how your health, your material world, and certainly with regard to love, you feel like you are a magician because you feel beautiful, you feel strong, you feel confident, and you feel capable. You're capable, physically capable, and that's an interesting sort of, Leos are kind of like, the lion likes to be in the spotlight, likes to preen and all of that. And so self-mastery as well. The Magician is the card for self-mastery. The Lion is all about self-mastery. And Leos are about self-mastery. The Lion, animal spirit, right? When I say that, I mean the animal spirit. But there's that energy of that self-mastery and just being good at what you do. And that is who you are, Leo. And this is where your self-confidence is coming from, this nice positive outlook you have this week. So King of Swords is coming in over that Queen of Wands. Interesting, right? So there's someone who is, I want to say there's someone who's plucking at your heart, who's maybe an air sign, right? This person may be a Libra or an Aquarius with that King of Swords energy there. Yeah, your heart is tough, right? You're showing a lot of wisdom there. Like I said earlier, you're not like making the same mistakes over. But there's someone coming in who is a very sort of, I want to say, certainly a masculine energy about them, about the way they communicate with you. King of Swords, it's not male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just that masculine sort of pushing forward energy, right? So there's someone who's coming into you. They're being quite aggressive, in as much as they want to talk to you. They want to, and this is affecting your heart. You may be intrigued by them. You may be starting to feel a few feelings, right? You may be having a little crush on them. But certainly, King of Swords to me here is feeling strongly like somebody's coming in this week to you who is who's challenging. You're going to have fun with them. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to be quite brutally honest. They may be quite dry. Their humor might even be quite dry, Leo. But they're coming in for you, and your heart is looking that way and saying, this could be very interesting. Though you're staying strong in your Queen of Wands, you're still remaining reserved, right? And in your soul, let me go back up to, because I started here, let me come back up to here. In your head, yes, Ace of Swords. Again, this is coming in, I want to say, with that King of Swords, right? So in your head, you are, like I said earlier, you're thinking about somebody with affection, somebody new. And again, this person is someone new, Ace of Swords. So there's someone new, and they're like someone that you're probably going to have even brand new conversations with. This is like a whole new outlook, right? This person is like, I'm going to say that they probably depart from your usual type of person that approaches you, or the usual type of person that you approach, vice versa, right? So this Ace of Swords and King of Swords, I feel like, of course, this is connected. And in your head, yeah, you're keeping your heart strong, Leo. But in your head, you're starting to sort of daydream a little bit. Certainly, there may have been affection between you two already or before, but this feels all brand new. And a lot of it is right now is all about outlook and communication and how you guys actually get along with each other, right? And it's intriguing. It's the interest in that mental connection that's intriguing you right now, Leo. All right, now we get to the soul. The spirit, the soul. Nine of Cups, like I said, you're happy where you're at, but Page of Wands, you're willing to take a chance, right? You're willing to kind of be a little bit courageous and not even so much throwing caution to the wind, but you're willing, because Page of Wands is is willing to go down a different road, right? And follow his ideals, follow his heart and his passion. He's not worried about being embarrassed or anything like that. The Page of Wands is, beautiful. One of the highest court cards for overcoming fear. He overcomes the fear of ridicule or anything, of failing. He just wants to use his fire to follow his passion. And so all of this is kind of culminating, Leo. Yes, you're having a very healthy week within yourself. You're remaining tempered. You're willing. That Queen of Cups is there. But somebody is pulling at all aspects of you, right? They're pulling at your heart. They're intriguing. Your mind is intrigued here. And your spirit is, although you're very happy where you're at, Leo, you may be, again, there's maybe a single Leo who's just met somebody quite recently. Although you're happy where you're at, you do have the spirit of that Page of Wands, that spirit of willing to take a chance, willing to go on an adventure, willing to go down that road if it is what you believe in. So if this all turns out to be something, this new connection turns out to be something that can ignite your passion, something that you can get behind, something that you feel like is you, that is a real connection with you, then yes, although you're happy, you're willing to remain tempered, you're also willing to go for it with that Page of Wands. Interesting week, Leo. Certainly something new coming in, but it's not like automatic, right? There's a lot of feels here, and they're all good feels. They're just, they're cautious, but they're all good feels. And it's that feeling of like, how, when you first kind of gingerly get to know somebody, that build up, which nowadays sometimes it happens so quickly. You meet somebody right away in a relationship. This is almost like a courtship that's happening here. Is the word I was looking for. Like you're being courted, and it's intriguing you. And I am curious to see what happens next. But for right now, that's it, Leo, for this week, Monday, June 21st. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and share. If you want to check out your twin flame soulmate connection, that's up too. That will be looking at a specific connection that you have with somebody. This is just your general outlook for the week. All right, Leo, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in your next video. Bye-bye now.